morning, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Finally getting back to finishing off this greenhouse. Last week we finished off our wood shed and we were able to get some wood to pack in there. Now we're working on our raised bed in our greenhouse so we can actually have a place to plant our vegetables. What we decided to do is we're going to have one raised bed on the front of the greenhouse and the right hand side. Yesterday I dug holes so that we can have the pillar every meter. The holes, they are 30 centimeters deep, that we're going to put the pillar in and put concrete around, kind of what we did for our wood shed. I've also marked up with string lines exactly where the wood is going to sit for both sides. That's what we need to get done today. We have to finish off the wood, get this in, get the concrete set, so we can start covering this all up before we can put all the dirt mixture inside the front bed. Once we have the front bed done, we can start on the raised beds in the middle of the greenhouse, but this is what we need to get done first. For the posts that we're going to use on the front raised bed, we're going to do the same thing that we did to our wood shed, and if you haven't seen that video, basically we're going to use the Japanese technique called shou, where we are going to burn the wood to get it to a dark tinge. After we've burnt the wood, we're going to scrape it down and we're going to put on a nice linseed oil to protect it. It's a hell of a big job, but we really enjoyed the final product, so we're going to do that for our raised beds as well. We have a couple more pieces that we need to burn and scrape off before we can start mixing some concrete and getting these posts in. Whew. So we have a lot to do today. So let's crack on. Something like that, like we did with our wood shed. We're going to install each post, get it level before we put in the concrete. Tomorrow when the concrete is dried, we're going to cut it off at the height that we want, and then we're going to put pieces of wood in between each pole, secure it to the wall before we can fill it up. So that's our challenge. So we have all 12 poles in, so it's now ready for concrete, so we need to go and mix some concrete to put in. As I explained, we're going to have one box in the front and one on the side here, so it's going to be like this L shape. But we've got everything stable, it's holding in place, but of course when we put the concrete in, we'll be able to do the fine adjustments and then it can set overnight. Cool. Concrete time. Yay! I love concrete. If you've been following our channel for a while, you would know we have mixed a hell of a lot of concrete in this spot. The reason we are putting concrete in is because when we put a lot of topsoil and compost and build up the raised beds, it's going to be a lot of weight on there. So that's why we want this to be as strong as possible. We let this cure until tomorrow, and then we get out here and finish it off.
Yay!
Good night.
Good night.
The concrete has cured this morning, so we can continue with the box. What we've done is we've just run a string all the way around, made sure it is level, because we're going to use a metal front, which is exactly 94. So we got everything exactly to the height that we want. Everything's level, so now easy peasy. Mark off where the string is, use the speed square, and then cut it.
Tima.
So let's get that done.
Oh no, baby! We made the wrong measurement.
What we've been doing as well is just working on the two corner pieces, because we have this edge and the concrete, because this is inside here is foam. So basically we have the same angle here that we're connecting up. We're going to have another piece here and another piece here, which we're going to put a little bit extra concrete inside to hold it. And then we're going to have a piece of wood over here so that we can have the metal attaching to the outside. So that was the little bit of complication, but we're fixing it.
Yes.
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 We're doing things old school with a saw because our electricity has gone off and our channel isn't big enough to get sponsored power supplies yet. That's why. We have completed all of the railing. That's going to be for the front raised bed. So it runs all the way along the side and then all the way along the front. So that is all done.
Your face.
My face is all black. This is the metal sheeting that we're going to use. But before we can install the metal sheeting, Zula is doing the oiling, which we're using a linseed oil, and that's going to protect it, give it waterproofing here in the greenhouse.
As you see that without oil, with the oil. Wow, look at that result.
So everything is oiled up now. We're going to go outside and bring in the metal.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's great to be working inside here. It is pouring of rain outside. It's cold outside, but it is nice and warm in here.
Wow.
For the raised bed walls, we decided to go for this, which we've seen a lot of and we like it a lot. This is corrugated roof metal, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than doing everything with wood. The difference between this and doing with wood is that this is going to eventually rot out, but with this metal on the inside, it's going to protect the wood as well, so the wood is going to last a lot longer, since whatever liquid or water is inside the greenhouse is only going to touch the metal, not the wood itself. So that's why we're going for that.
While he's cruising, I'm just nothing to do too. I'm just watching him. Hi, Ash.
Just don't drop the camera in the pipe.
Oh no! I feel like more planting here.
Exactly. People are irritated with us.
Yeah.
Why haven't you finished the greenhouse? You lazy man.
No, lazy
You
woman.
lazy woman. Finish the greenhouse.
No, and then what comes?
We're getting there.
My people is just bored. Like
Yeah, but if
they never finish the greenhouse.
we would have been finished the greenhouse if we just didn't care about what it looked like. I mean, if we just used concrete blocks instead of doing shou barn for. But at the end of the day, when it's done, we can enjoy it because it's going to look beautiful. It's not going to look like crap. Because you can build anything fast in Mongolia, but it looks like crap. I don't want it to look like that.
And also people, seems like looks the difference, the wood treat like this way, and
Exactly.
it looks really beautiful. But it takes too much work to do.
I'm stuck!
We need to live in here, in this little hole. All right, and then I really like to clean inside and outside this room. Yeah,
Nice.
and just joking. It's stupid.
This corner's in. It's getting late, it's starting to get dark outside, but we really want to finish off these boxes tonight. The last thing we have to do is just put on the top trim. So we're just cutting 45-degree angles, and then we will oil this, get this installed. That's what we need to get done before the end of tonight. Can't see nothing. You guys probably see us better than we see ourselves right now.
You are
No. Yeah, it's too dark to continue.
dark, yeah.
We have this little light, but it's not working. So we'll pick this up, guys, tomorrow. We go in, get something to eat.
Yes.
And yeah, all right.
Flames waiting for us.
Yeah. Okay, guys,
Okay.
good night. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Building it is
Work like this.
building it is the easy part. Filling it up is the hard part.
Yeah.
But that's for another day. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So we have completed our front raised bed. So that is all done. We're gonna put in 5 lower raised beds.
4.
4. We're gonna put 4 lower raised beds in here as well. We're gonna build those up
In the middle.
in the middle. But before we do that, we actually also need to get this a little bit filled up as well, because it's hard to move in, but we're not gonna do that this time. So we want to get this all cleared out, start filling it up with topsoil, so we have a nice foundation ready to put in the rest of the raised beds.
Yes.
So that's our job today.
Lots of work to do.
Lots of work. So we're gonna crack on, get this place cleaned up, and have a nice area to work in. Right,
Yes.
let's crack on.
Work. Also happy things, the last few wood, finished all the burning, and then no more these dirty things.
So really happy that we got these front raised beds in. Now we just need to fill them and to build the other boxes. And then hopefully we will be done with this project soon. It is Zula and my 11-year wedding anniversary tomorrow, so we're gonna take the day off and we're gonna just spend it as a family and have some friends over and just enjoy some dinner. We will pick this up next week we will get the other boxes in, and all the components that we are going to do to fill these boxes is going to come next week, and we will go through that because it is a big expense, but we know some tips and tricks on how to get these boxes filled up a little bit cheaper and have the best quality filled so we can have things growing nicely. Guys, we're going to end it here. Love you so much, and we will see you really soon on the next one. Ciao. Bye.